Alright, so we finally made it back to Dawnstar, and I figured before we sort of complete the journey to the College of Winterhold, it may be a good idea for us to, continue searching around here for maybe some other jobs to do. I know that crazy axe or skull is destroyed, so I doubt the nightmares are going to be plaguing the town anymore. And from what I remember, we spoke to pretty much everyone inside the inn. However...
The damn nightmares have finally stopped. Don't suppose you'd know anything about that.
Oh, see? What did I say?
You lost?
No. Just came in here to see if maybe there was something I could help with.
How can I help a brother not? Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
No, that's not it. As I was saying earlier, though, I don't think we
Staying out
ever
of trouble, kinsman.
took a look around the Jarl's palace. And it doesn't seem like anyone's down here either. So we'll just head back outside.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
Well, count me in on that one. Also, from what I can remember, there's some kind of a museum here as well. Oh, man. That looks awfully creepy. Sort of like the rest of Dawnstar. Oh, is that the court wizard?
I'm here to lend my magic to the people of Dawnstar,
And you're the wizard, right?
if you could call it that. The Jarl can make all the demands in the world. I'm not setting one foot on that battlefield. I fought in the Great War. I cut enough young lives short. I'm not gonna do it again.
Alright, fair enough. What was that great war you mentioned, though?
About 30 years ago, the Aldemary Dominion invaded the Empire. It was a surprise attack. Caught everyone off guard. They ended up sacking the Imperial City. I was there, blasting apart young elven men and women with fireballs and lightning bolts. By Akatosh, all the blood, the smell of flesh burned and pulled apart by magic. I never want to do that to another soul, ever again.
Alright, so that does sound an awful lot like the events that took place in the Elder Scrolls Online. But if it was like she said, being only 30 years ago, that can't be possible.
Back to another fine day in Dawnstar.
So it must have been another war that the Dominion was involved with.
Just a servant of Skald the Elder. Not worthy of time or consideration.
Alright, suit yourself.
The nightmares in Dawnstar have lifted, and I hear you helped that happen. You have my thanks.
You know, I did hear the other day that the guards were, I guess, ready for a dragon attack. What do you have to say about that, though?
The only reason dragons are attacking is because Talos is angry with us for turning our backs on him. As soon as we drive the Empire out of Skyrim, the dragons will vanish. Mark my words.
You think so? And how's Dawnstar faring in this war?
Well, the Stormcloaks are destined to win this fight. Talos is with us, and when you fight under a divine's blessing, victory is assured. Dawnstar has a history of being the site of battles that have crippled the fate of the Empire. I hope this remains true.
Well, you sound like a proud warrior. That being said, I think it may be best I be on my way.
Don't bother me again unless it's important.
Okay. Duly noted.
There's no honor in being a Jarl's servant. No Sovngarde waits for dust cleaners.
Man, he really wants us to feel bad for him, doesn't he? Now, that museum I was talking about should be somewhere down by the docks. At least that's where I remember it being. But the other day I thought I saw some Imperials around here. And I'm not sure why they would be in Dawnstar. Seeing as how the Jarl is pretty much in favor of the Stormcloaks. But yeah, at the moment I don't see him anywhere around here. So maybe I was just seeing things. It is rather late right now though, isn't it? So I'm gonna see if the museum's open, and if it's not, then we may just have to wait a while. Oh, see, this is it right here. And just like I thought, it is closed for the time being.
Looking to hire a boat?
Where to?
Where you headed?
Oh, so we can go just about anywhere that has a coast. Sort of a shame he can't take us anywhere near Winterhold.
Until next time.
So never mind. Alright guys, should be late enough in the day to the point where most everything is opened. And those guys over there, they're the Imperials I saw the other day. Or at least one of them is.
The Jarl and I have our disagreements. Sorry if you had to overhear one of them.
So what was that about then?
Skald supports Ulfric's rebellion, and he doesn't like having a couple of old legionnaires living in his town. He's a fool. A dragon has attacked Helgen. Dawnstar needs the Empire now more than ever.
Maybe you're right, aren't you? Any sort of work then?
Drowning your troubles in mead? A lot of folks are doing that these days. You'll want the Wind Peak Inn. As for work, you could try to catch Skald in a good mood, but your best bet would be working in the mines. They're on opposite ends of town.
I think either of those could be dangerous for us. So, I think that'll be all.
Stay out of trouble now.
And you, sir, must be her husband?
My duty is to guard Brina Merilis. Watch your hands around the legate.
Or her guard, I guess.
Ironbreaker Mine is 3 times the worth of that Quicksilver Mine, and its fathead owner.
Yeah, I think we've heard that one before. But yeah, everyone seems to be up right now. So we'll check out the museum and then maybe see what's going on that ship over there. Oh, so this is all locked up. You know what? I think we may actually need a quest to get inside there.
But when I served in the
And then maybe the reward is finally getting to check it out.
I helped my husband Rustleif run the forge. He's a marvel with steel.
Nice. Anything you could tell me about Dawnstar?
Not much. I came here a few years ago from Hammerfell when I married. The land is beautiful, but I can't stand this cold. I don't know how Rustleif manages it.
You're a long way from home, then.
That's right. Home of the Redguards. The land of sand and seas. I hope one day I'll convince Rustleif to take us back there. Until then, I'm content running the forge together here in Dawnstar.
Well, good luck.
We forge every day if you need anything.
Need a dagger? No? How about a claymore?
No. Not at the moment. You wouldn't happen to do work for the ships, though, would you?
I've worked on a few moorings here and there for it. Most of the ship captains are superstitious about who works on their vessels, though. And Dawnstar is known for its bad luck. We're the last port of call before Windhelm, and the ore we trade makes rich targets for pirates.
Alright, good to know.
Come back if you need steel.
So if he doesn't necessarily work with them, then maybe we could try helping them? If they're willing.
Hi there.
Oh, hey.
Once sailing gets in your blood, it don't get out.
I don't like taking orders from a boy, but I need the gold. I could run this ship better than that boy who calls himself a captain. Maybe one day I'll do something about it.
Well, speaking of that captain, where is he?
I've been a sailor for so long.
Everyone thinks I'm too young to be a ship's captain, but I'm going to prove them wrong.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, I didn't think you would be him. But you're really who you say you are then, huh?
By inheritance, as my men are fond of saying. Can't blame them. My mother ran the Sea Squall as strictly as she ran the house. I've been trying to find new areas of business, trying to win the sailors' respect, but I keep having problems. Take the last trade we did. Some fine cut void salts from the College of Winterhold. Plenty of coin if you know who to sell it to.
And what happened to the salts?
Sailors are what happened to them. They got drunk and ended up losing the merchandise in some cave. If you're not afraid of a little exploring, I'll pay good gold to get those salts.
Oh yeah, of course. This was just what I was hoping for. You know, it kind of feels like every time we get a bit closer to finally reaching our destination, in this case being Winterhold, we always end up getting tied up in something else. Which, as of now, seems to be finding these salts. By the way, at the moment, we've had to travel all the way to Thal. Oh, shit. And there's a dragon here.
Where'd you come from?
Yeah, I gotta say, both Thal and Dawnstar really have a lot of problems going for them. And even more so than most other towns. Yeah, I'd say as long as our horse survives this thing attacking is fine with me. Now, he's not flying off, is he? Huh.
Get back here.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had that happen before. Usually they always stay and fight. I guess we must have been really kicking his ass, though. But this cave should be right around the corner here. Oh, and there's the dragon again. And down he goes.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Oh yeah, that's sort of another thing I've always found to be a little weird, is that some NPCs just go absolutely crazy when they see you absorb a dragon's soul. But then others, like Serana, as we just saw, seem to care more about the weather. But after all she's been through, I guess I'm not surprised. Honestly though, I'm a little glad to be back over in the Morthal area, because this place and then the Reach have always been one of my favorites. I mean, after a while I kind of stopped being a huge fan of the snowy areas, although I remember during my first playthrough, those were always a joy. Yeah, that sounds like a bear to me.
Another cave.
And a troll.
Where'd you come from? Done and done.
Nice shot. Hang on, what the hell was that?
I'm okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share of time in caves already.
Serrano, where the hell did he come from? I mean, he could have been one of the troll's victims, but I didn't see him before.
Not right here. Be careful. I think we may be in for some trouble.
You don't say.
Where'd you come from? I'll teach you.
All right. And these should be the salts. Now, was there anything else lying around here that we could make use of? No, not really. Just seems like one big feeding ground. Oh. Never mind. So there's that dwarven battle axe, which should sell for around 300, so that's not too bad. But yeah, we should probably make our way back to Morthal now. Also, since we're here, we might as well sell some of our stuff, and then we can also turn in that one quest. I don't remember the exact name of it, but it took place somewhere inside Morval's lair. Or Morvarth? Can't really remember his name.
Well, look at you. If only everyone acted like you did.
Oh, thank you. Well, you know that vampire, Morvarth? Turns out he's been taken care of.
By the 8, I didn't think he could do it. Now maybe we can put all this behind us. Take this as a token of our gratitude.
Oh, wow. Anything else you might need?
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane.
Alright then. It would be an honor.
Good luck.
So I think as of now we have helped quite a few of the people
next
here.
Time.
But who knows, maybe there are a few more. And once
I'm no
again,
fan of
I
the
think
sun, but it would be better than this.
we may need to wait a little while. for some of the shops to open up.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
And what exactly are you guys doing here?
Not sure I understand the question. The Legion's always been in Skyrim. We have garrisons throughout all the provinces of the Empire. Our mission is to serve the Emperor, uphold the law, and protect the citizenry. Skyrim's days are darkening, and the Legion will soon be called into service like never before. But we stand ready, as always, to meet that call.
Alright then.
Until next time.
Yeah, who knows?
God might get nervous.
We may even end up meeting on the battlefield.
Weapon drawn.
Alright, now everything should be open. Hello there.
Die, Lord God. You're mine.
Oh, shit.
I've had enough of you!
Your best, mortal.
You're as good as dead.
Yeah, honestly, I'm a little surprised they tracked us all the way out here.
Must have scared them off.
That was crazy. I almost had a really bad feeling about him, though, because you could kind of tell his eyes were a little bit off. But even then, I couldn't quite pinpoint what it was. Looks like everyone seems to be alright, though. So that's good.
Please don't mind Yorick. He's not mad. Really, he's not.
Oh, so what's wrong with him?
My brother is sensitive. He has trouble focusing his attention on things. We were taking him to the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun, just so the healers could make sure he was in good health, and they say he's fine. Are you heading to Whiterun? Could you take this letter to the priestess, Danica Purespring? It's a note about Yorick's health.
Oh yeah, sure.
Thank you.
I don't know how you stand it.
The Imperialists think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their...
Everyone thinks I'm too young to be a ship's captain, but I'm going to prove them wrong.
Well, turns out I have those salts now.
That's the first bit of good news I've had since I set sail a year ago. Here's your cut.
Alright, so I know we didn't really end up making it all the way to Winterhold. But I'd say we at least got a decent amount of stuff done. I mean, we turned in the quest in Morthal, fought off a dragon, battled some trolls, and even got this guy's salts back. So maybe that's enough for one day. But yeah, that being said, I guess we'll head on over to Winterhold tomorrow. And maybe even explore a few things along the way.